My very special guest today in the kitchen, of course, is John Farnham. John, how are you?
I'm very well indeed, actually. And look at this food. I used to eat this.
You're kidding.
I did.
Well, you're
I
off
don't
this
anymore.
sort of stuff.
Well, I sort of gave up smoking, and I got to the stage where I would have eaten a dry brick.
Oh, we've got one of those, you want?
Sure, you have a best of... No, but you'd make it taste good.
Right.
I mean, I just take them straight out of the wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
And eat it. But because the smoking thing was really bad, so I couldn't give up cigarettes and smoking, or smoking and eating at the same time.
Right.
Because you've got nothing to live for.
That's right. What do you do with your hands?
Well, that's right. Yeah. So I actually put a stone on. Or a lot of kilos, whatever that is. I'm an old-fashioned guy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but I used to eat these things at midnight. I'd wake up and have one of these for breakfast, and I'd eat them at midnight and things like this. So I'm going to show you something.
Bad pattern, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to show these people something not to do.
Yeah.
Although I must admit, I did have one last week because I haven't had a real meal for a while. And I actually worked in Sydney, and I thought, Club Sambo sounds like a good idea.
Why not?
So,
so how do you do it? This is what we're going to do.
So you toast 3 slices of sourdough bread. I peg this as sourdough straight on.
It is sourdough.
Okay, so 3 big slices if you've been on a diet for 6 months.
Okay.
Then some chicken breast, just grilled preferably.
No, it's very
grilled
good.
chicken breast. Okay.
See, that's not so bad for you.
No, well, no, actually, it's very good for you. It's all right because I don't eat red meat anymore. Oh, but I'll eat a bit of bacon any day of the week.
Is that right?
So you get a really good dob of mayonnaise, which I'm not really fond of, but you know, you can hide it with the chicken and that green stuff.
Yeah. Just
cause. A good flap of that. Now, plenty of meat. Now, see, I come from a family that was brought up in England.
All right.
Originally, I was born in England, and so you know we used to have a lot of sandwiches. The English live on sandwiches and stuff.
What is it?
So I like.
Well,
I don't know what it was, but I mean, you know, I'd make a sandwich out of anything.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, and I like all of my meat, or all of the bread to be covered with meat. I like, you know, like if I make a ham sandwich at home, which is very rare now, I have 2 slices of ham in it because I want the whole slice to be covered.
Isn't it amazing? You can tell so much about a person from the way they make their sandwiches.
Absolutely.
They're so particular.
Absolutely. And now Gillian, for instance,
Yep.
if I make Gillian some toast and Vegemite in bed, which I do almost every morning.
Oh, right. Sharing sort of a guy.
Sharing sort of a guy, yeah. And some lettuce in there.
Tell me about your farm life, speaking of this lettuce. Are you just riding horses and living the farm life, or are you going to grow some veggies? Or
no, actually, I have a very nice vegetable garden. I live on a small farm. We have 25 acres out there.
Yep.
This is a serious scene.
Oh, it's good. It's big.
I've just spent an extra hour on the exercise bike after this.
No problems. And the farm? Because I used to live on a farm.
Oh, did you?
It's fantastic.
Well, this isn't really a working farm. This is a hobby farm, you know, and we have our horses, which I love, and we ride them all the time. But, no, I do have a vegetable garden. At the moment, it's a wheat garden.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It takes time and care, doesn't it?
It does, and it's a shame. But we grow, you know, a little lettuce, and the fellow across the road grows some silver beet, and I love me tomatoes. I actually am very fond of homegrown tomatoes. And if I can't grow them at home, or if I don't have time to look after them, so you just pack that in.
Yeah, pack it in.
If I don't have time to look after them, I'll and some tomato on this one. I didn't see that over there.
Yeah, whack it on.
I'll sort of go and buy the organic ones because there is honestly a different taste.
Oh, there's no question in the world.
So, you know, I like plenty of stuff in here.
Look at this, looking good. Now,
is this pepper or salt?
That at the top.
Let's check.
Pepper.
Oh, let's say
Yes.
pea. If it's
Pea for
right?
pepper. No, the white one's
I like a bit of pepper, and I prefer the ground pepper too. That's great.
Freshly ground. John, you're going on tour with your album? You're going on tour soon?
Yes, I am.
February, March?
February, March. I'll be on the road, probably for 3 months. Now, what I've got to do is because of this diet, because of the no smoking thing, I have to change my eating habits.
Is that right?
I must, because...
It must be tough on the road to eat properly.
It is real tough on the road to eat properly. I think, in fact, that's probably almost as hard as being away from home all the time. I mean, Gillian and I have been married for 20 years, and we get on particularly well, and we tended to make the hardships of me being away from home, we'd sort of turn those into a positive, and we fall in love every time we get together again, which is really neat. But, you know, eating on the road is very difficult because I get into a hotel and I can just pick up the phone and say, oh, look, I might have a 2 or 3 of those. Yeah, page 4 and those 3 at the bottom, you know. Okay. But I'm going to try not to do that because I really need to eat healthily. And, of course, when I forgot the bacon. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Now, see, I've made this a rotten. I've really done a rotten job of this.
That looks fantastic. But the thing is, you haven't made it for a while, and it's good to know. Okay, the Then Again album, how's it going? Well?
Particularly well. It looks like we have gone platinum in the first week, which I'm very pleased about. Very happy indeed.
Excellent album. I love that. It's so catchy. Seems like a good idea at the time.
Seems like a good idea at the time. is actually a song that I wrote with Ross Wilson,
Oh, yeah.
who is, I'm a big fan of Ross's.
Uh-huh.
And, of course, the piece de resistance, a really serious dollop
Look at
chips, or French fries, as we call them.
that. All right, get down. John, you didn't burn for me once.
Oh, please.
Did you? Huh? That was fantastic. And you excellent.
I'll just put that down there. Mayonnaise is fantastic.
Is it good, isn't it? Come on, have that. Break the drought. Once every now and then isn't such a bad thing.
No, actually, anything in moderation won't
Yep.
kill you. Even death in
Yeah.
moderation. You can die for that long. You won't die.
I love it.
So it's all right.
John, sensational.
Can I
All this
try
Al.
that on the way
Come
up?
on and see it. Why not? Let's do it.
Thanks. About that. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Good.
This is my new album, but we might eat this as well. No,
Let's
I'm
do
only
it.
kidding.
We could.
If you'd like any of the recipes from today's show, call 0055 4048. 0055